Morning, y'all. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? I'm in the building. It's your boy KBon. I'm here. And y'all see the title. Diddy lost his billionaire status. You know what I'm saying? You know that's going to happen with because the case. That case alone had to be the most expensive sex trafficking case ever. That's got to be the most expensive sex trafficking case ever. Diddy had like what, 6 to 8 lawyers? That alone is going to run up millions in lawyer fees. You know what I'm saying? Them lawyer fees alone is millions of dollars. So his billionaire status is gone. It's wiped out. And there's gonna be more lawsuits to come. You know, Diddy's gonna have to fight lawsuits probably for the rest of his life. His name is tied up in so many things, and you know, the piranhas in the water. There's always piranhas in the water. So Diddy's name is tied up in so much things, man. I promise you. It's not even funny. Yeah, but he lost his billionaire status. You know what I'm saying? He's at Diddy. Y'all hit the like button, y'all come into the building, man. Diddy lost his billionaire status. So it says Sean Diddy Combs is not still a billionaire. No, Sean Diddy Combs is not a billionaire no more. While he was estimated to be worth around 1 billion, his net worth has significantly decreased. So while Diddy was worth close to around $1 billion, Diddy's net worth has significantly decreased, I should say, and is currently estimated to be around 400 million. So Diddy's net worth is around 400 million. At one point, he was getting to the billions. You know what I'm saying? His net worth is at 400 million now. This decline is largely due to the loss of a lucrative partnership with Diego and legal issues. Diego, legal issues, and the loss of a partnership. So that partnership was Diego, and I guess Diego was probably sponsoring Ciroc, and he lost partnership with that. The legal issues, including the racketeering, sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? In the early 2020s, yo, what's up, stars? What's up? How you doing, man? In the early 2020s, Diddy was considered a billionaire. So, early 2020s, we was considering Diddy a billionaire. Salute to you, stars. Appreciate you, man. The number one in the building. But, you know, Diddy got the billionaire status primarily from his deal with Diego. Diego and other ventures got Diddy his billionaire status. Diego is a huge chunk of his money. Well, more recent estimates place his network at around 400 million. A major factor in the decline was the end of his partnership with Diego, which owns Ciroc Vodka. Okay, there we go. So Diego owns Ciroc Vodka. Diddy's not a billionaire no more. Diddy's not a billionaire no more. These cases, his lawyers, him losing the sponsorship with Diego, cause Diego owns Ciroc Vodka. So like Diego was like the parent company to vodka, to Ciroc. So Diego cut all ties, and so that's what Diddy was making his money from liquor, the Ciroc, not the music. not the music. Diddy, you know what I mean, was outside of music. His money came from primarily the Ciroc, the liquors, and other ventures that, raised his fortune. So, a major factor in the decline was the end of his partnership with Diego, which owned Ciroc Vodka and Delon Tequila brands. He have been heavily so he have two brands, De Leon Tequila and Ciroc Vodka. So that's Diddy. Ciroc Vodka and De Leon Tequila. So now the legal issues. Federal charges of racketeering, sex trafficking, and other allegations, along with numerous civil lawsuits, has also significantly impact his network. Bro, like if you a billionaire, you ain't supposed to be having no freak offs. You ain't supposed to be accused of sex trafficking, which you was found not guilty of. But you're a billionaire, bro. You cannot be involved in these things because the minute you get exposed, these companies are stepping away. They're gonna step away, bro. They're not gonna be at your side waiting for a verdict to come out. The minute you accuse, they gone. It's a thin line for success, bro. It's a thin line for success. And it's a whole big avenue for failure. So for success, it's really slim. So once you get in that door, homie, you got to make sure you right. You can't be wilding out here and doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? And and the legal battles is gonna be for the rest. Yeah, what's up, Jace Prince? What's up? Learning all this, yeah, man. Every day was a learning process. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, stars? Every day we learning. You heard? Every day, man. We strive to learn. The only time you should stop learning, or the only time you ain't gonna be learning, is when you're dead. Other than that, we here, we wake up. Our brain is to keep learning. The brain don't stop learning once you know certain things. Every day we strive to learn more. So you know what I'm saying? Definitely. Yeah, but Diddy's gonna be in legal battles for the rest of his life, bro. Like legal battles for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. So right now Diddy is worth 400 million, and look for that to go down. 400 million with the lawsuits. Remember, he gave Cassie 20 million, and the hotel supposed to give her 10 million. So he gave her 20 million already, and that's one case. You know what I'm saying? One case. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, Jace Prince? Grateful to learn every day, man. Now the trick is to learn two things every day, and that'll be 60 things a month you learn. 2 times 30 gives you 60, right? So imagine you learn, you know what I mean? We strive, man, to learn and break things down. You know what I'm saying? I get paid to talk. I pride myself in getting paid to talk, man. This ain't, y'all might, nah, man, I got, I keep facts, I keep notes. So when I come with a topic, like is Diddy still a billionaire? We get in depth with the topic. Any topic we could get in depth, we get in tune with, because it's all about soaking up knowledge and knowing how to present the knowledge and get paid for talking, man. Come on, gang. Wise, man. You gotta be wise in this day and age, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be wise, man. I try to tell my young folks, man, y'all start up a YouTube, man. Whatever you doing, put it on the YouTube, man. Let's say you got a job doing this and doing that. Put it on YouTube. Get paid for your videos. Get paid for your content, bro. Don't just do content for free. Of course you're gonna start out free, but the goal is to get monetized. You feel me? That's the goal, to get monetized. We all start out free. You know, mine was free. But I know at the end of the day, if I could put up 1,000 videos and in between that journey, I get monetized in between that. Now I could go back and monetize all 1,000 videos, or the ones they'll let me, get approved of. But you could get paid that same day. You can start making money because you got a ton load of content that now you could put monetization on. You feel me? Yo, Jace, appreciate you, man. Yeah, we do. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Jace. You have a good day, man. But you know what I'm saying? It's all about, wait, so how can I get monetized? How can you get monetized, stars? That's a good question. All you gotta do you have the YouTube studios downloaded on your phone? That's first thing first. Do you have the YouTube studios downloaded on your phone? That's first thing first. Because now we're going to take it seriously. You know what I mean? You ask a question, I'm going to guide you there. Do you have the app downloaded on your phone? Good. Now that's how you navigate through that app. Now, can you check your analytics? Can you check your numbers? Can you check the status of your channel? Now, when you go to the app, you're going to see an earn button. You go to that earn button, and that earn button is going to let you know what you need to get monetized. And which I'm going to tell you is less than 4,000 watch hours. See, it went down. It went down. So like all you need is a couple thousand watch hours, which is not hard, bro. It's not hard. You just got to be consistent. And I see you like to play games and and video games and stuff. That's good. But you also got to put another vertical. You got video games. Now you got to upload content about something else. Keep the games, but keep adding verticals to your channel, homie. Because you want people to come to you for the games, but you want people to come for you for other things also. You not, because if you do one piece of content, you're only limiting yourself. Never limit yourself, homie. I need people to come for the games, but I need people to come for my talking blogs. I need people to come for this. You know what I mean? I need all kinds of people, bro. You need all kinds of audiences. Never limit yourself. And once you do that, it's going to be an auto drive. And you keep watching that app. It's going to tell you when you're monetized. It's going to give you a congratulations letter and said, oh, you made it. You're monetized. Now, you're going to have to fill out the stuff on the app. Boop, boop, boop. And then they're going to send you something in the mail, which is going to be like your code. Like a six digit number. A 6-digit number that you're gonna have to put in, and that's how you get paid. So they're gonna have to send you something. YouTube is gonna send you something in the mail. Yeah, code. Yeah, they're gonna send you something in the mail, which will look like a check. Cause when I got it, I'm like, oh, I got my check. I'm like, this is a check. It says Google, YouTube, and all that on it. I'm like, oh, this is a check. It wasn't no check. It was a verification code for me to put into my channel. That way I could get paid and go straight to my bank account. You know what I'm saying? Just a step process that a lot of YouTubers don't talk about. They try to keep, nah, man, let's help. Plus, that's the young homie there. That's my youngest mod in the channel who took the initiative to start a YouTube channel. He want to get monetized, and I rock with that, man. The hell wrong with y'all? I rock with that, man. You come with your questions, man. I appreciate that, because I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you keep pushing, but you also got to mix it up, like you said, yeah. Mix it up and, try to do more shorts, man. Keep doing the shorts, bro. If the shorts could bring, the shorts could bring you like at least couple thousand views an hour, bro. Cause it's 60 minutes in an hour, right? Like when I put up my shorts, I see like thousands of views in under 60 minutes. Thousands of views under 60 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you to understand the shorts dominate the YouTube game. So you gotta know how to mix up the shorts, homie. You know what I'm saying? Cause I see you got a nice community when you go live. You got a nice community. They talking. The chat is moving. I see that. I see that. But another thing, I see with your channel, you can't give everybody mod, bro. Anybody who asks for mod, you tend to give them mod. Don't do that, homie. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Cause the last time I was in your channel, which was probably Sunday, you gave somebody mod, and the minute you gave them mod, they said, "I bye, I'm out." They left. Like you would ask them, did they like the channel? You just can't. Don't give everybody mod, bro. Mod is a privilege. You know what I'm saying? This is Big Unk talking to you, man. This is Unk talking to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what it is. Don't give everybody mod, homie. They gotta earn that. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's there ready, they there ready, bro. You don't need no more. You don't need no more mod, cause then your channel I'm just gonna be known for you giving out mods and you know what I mean? Nah, you don't gotta unmod. Just cut it out. Don't give no more. You don't gotta unmod the people there. You could keep them there, but I'm just saying. People coming in asking, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Like that's just stuff you gotta do right now. Like the mistakes, you wanna make them now. You don't wanna make the mistakes later in the game. You early in the game. That's why I could point it out and say, yo, don't do that. Do this. Don't do this. Do that. Do that. You know what I'm saying? I could point it out because I'm very observant, bro. I see it and I take note of it. And I check you on it. Point blank, period. I'm going to check you on the mistakes people make. Because that's what I want people to do in my life. If you my friend, help me, bro. Help me. Don't just watch me fail. Help me. Tell me what I need to do. Put me on game. If you're a true friend from come on, man. If you're a true friend of mine, put me on game, homie. Tell me how to make it. Cause you made it. Alright, tell me how to make it. You know what I mean? Yo, man, that's how you judge people, homie. Everybody don't need to be mod. Everybody ain't your friend. And it's just reality of life, homie. Just trying to tell you. Everybody ain't your friend just cause they smile at you, man. You know what I'm saying? People be jealous of you. And, they're around to take you down. That's a bar. That's a bar right there. They're around to take you down. Most of them stay silent. They steady silent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know what I mean? They come around. They just there for, Nah, bro. If you ain't helping me in my road to success and you made it, but you ain't helping me, is you really a friend? Is you really a friend, bro? If you withholding the information that could make me a better person, is you really a friend? You gotta test your friends, yo. Test your homies, man. Test them, bro. Cause a lot of them, bro, they don't be down for you, man. You right now. Yeah, definitely. Take notes, homie. I'm telling you, man. Like, yeah, man. Just yeah, like like my Instagram, man. You can send me a screenshot, of your like your analytics. Just send me a screenshot of your your monetization page. Just send me a screenshot of that, cause I want to see where you at in your monetization. So if you could send me a screenshot of your monetization, send it to my send it to my Instagram. I mean, if you could send me a screenshot of your monetization, you could send it to my Instagram. Yeah, because I want to see where you at, with your monetization. So, hold on. I want to see where you at there. What's DC? What's that? All right, so, well, like when you get your Instagram up, or if you got it, any questions, man, just hit me up here. I am KVR. That's my Instagram, man. This is Mod Gang, man. I got a couple of my mods. Yeah, yeah, I got Discord too. Yeah, yeah. So, that right there is my Instagram. I think I am KVR718. I gotta look it up, but that's my Instagram, man. Any questions, homie? I'm here for all my mods, man. Yeah, I got Discord. Yeah, I definitely got Discord. Um, I forgot the name. Hold up. Uh, yeah, yeah. It's KVR. You could look me up. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna write down your name. Yeah, Discord, man. Like all my mods, man. Like I chopped up with my mods on IG. Derek. We talk on IG and all that. Yeah, man. I chop it up with my mods outside of the YouTube, homie. You know what I mean? Like what are we mods for, bro? If we can't talk, bro. This is mod gang. Forget the randoms. They gonna come around. But the Mars is A1 day one, homie. The Mars is ground level. Now, if I can't chop it up with y'all, I might as well take away the wrench. Like, like what do you got Mars for if you can't chop it up with your Mars, bro? It's a reason why they got wrenches and the randoms don't, bro. It's a reason why, homie. I don't care about no randoms like that, homie. I mean, if you come in here and you don't got a wrench and I keep seeing you, I respect that. But I know what loyalty is. I mean, I know how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? So we play the game for real, man. Yeah, we fam. You already know, man. This mod gang is a family, man. Any questions? I chop it up and I give y'all insight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give you insight. We family in here, man. Uh, you know, the randoms is cool and all that, but they consistent, like how we is, man. That's on, bro. Let me cut that off. I was watching the stream. Yeah, man. We in the building, man. Appreciate y'all for being here, man. Yeah, what you got going on today, Stars? What you got going on, man? What you getting into? What y'all got going on, man? We roll up some of this gas right here. I'll be right. Let me see what time is it. Roll up some of this gas. I'll be right back. Be right back. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't gang. If I say I got you, I got ya. Riley none today, just chilling. Probably get a yeah, man. Go live every day, homie. Don't say probably, man. You on the road to monetization, man. You gotta let your community know, bro. They're gonna rally behind you, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna rally behind you. It's time to get that money, man. You can't depend on mommy your whole life. You want to make your own money, homie. This is the best way. This is the best way, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no problem, man. You put in the work, homie, every day. Go live at least one time a day. Once a day, at least. Consistency. That's how we're gonna make success. It's never probably, bro. It's just do it. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Anywhere you go, just tape at least 5 minutes. You go outside somewhere, catch the scenery, put it on your channel. Anywhere you go, stuff like that. You gotta let people into your world. You know what I mean? Just let people into your world. But not everything, but just let people into certain things in your world. Like, certain places show the people who you are. Because the people want to know who you are. Who is stars? That's what they want to know. Who is stars? You know what I'm saying? Why should I subscribe to stars? Who is stars? You got to tell them who you are. You got to let people know why they should subscribe to you. You know what I'm saying? Why? And one reason that they should subscribe to you, because I'm consistent, homie. I got content. I keep putting it up. I'm in the algorithm. I'm always in your face. That's it. I'm always going to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm always in your face. So now you got to invest. You know what I mean? So, like since you play video games, now you got to take it up a notch, homie. You got to invest. You got to save up. You got to get a PS5. You got to get, a PC or something. Because now you're taking it serious. Because like I told you, they're going to start making games for the PS4 real soon. Don't worry about that. Just refresh the stream. You'll be good to go. Just hit the refresh and you'll be all right. Yeah, there you go. Just hit the refresh and you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. We here in the building. You got your live in the flesh with KV on. You know what I'm saying? What's up with y'all? You know what I'm saying? One of the realest. I ain't gotta diss nobody to go viral. I ain't gotta diss nobody to make money. I ain't gotta diss, man. I ain't gotta diss to make my money. A lot of y'all can't say that. You're welcome back, my boy. A lot of y'all can't say that. To make y'all money, y'all gotta diss. Y'all gotta make toxic content. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that way, homie. I ain't that way, homie. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see you make it, man. I want to see my young homies make it. I want to see you come up like me. I want to see y'all come up like me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the real one, bro. These haters, they try to keep the young people down, bro. A real one, I want to see y'all come up like me. And, you know what I'm saying? It's plenty money for everybody, bro. Plenty money for everybody, bro. I don't know how y'all, you know what I mean? That's how I see it. You get yours, I get mine. I ain't got time to be greedy, bro. I mean, people is, and it's another thing. People are sore losers. Not a sore, No, they're sore winners, I should say. Not a sore loser. People are sore winners. They winning, and they still mad. How you a sore winner? Help me out. How are you a sore winner? You winning, and you still mad because other people winning. Come on, man. These are clown stuff I got. That I see. I don't got to deal with because they damn showing around me. But that's clown stuff I see. You a sore winner? So you want to be the only one winning? How that work? You can't be the only one winning in this world. I got news flash for you. It's always gonna be somebody with more money than you. It's always gonna be somebody stronger than you. It's always gonna be somebody that could beat you up. There's always gonna be somebody with more. You gotta understand that. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be somebody with more than you, bro. Come on, man. Being a soul winner. I really try people's spirit, bro, and I really try people's energy, bro. I got to, bro. I try my friends, bro, to see if you make the cut or not. You got to try your friends, bro. You just don't accept them. You put them through the fire, bro. Feet to the fire, homie. I want to see what you about. You know what I mean? I want to cut you off immediately. Then let it linger, and then it hurts me in the end. Nah, I don't want to be hurt in the end. So we gonna figure this out ASAP. Feet to the fire. You know what I'm saying? Man, you gotta make the cut to hang around me. I just don't put anybody in my circle. Because the people in your circle are gonna hurt you. If you let them in your circle and then they turn out to be a mole got into your circle. You let somebody infiltrate your circle and they gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? We gotta learn, bro. I wanna see you come up like me. Wow. I wanna see you come up like me. For real. I wanna see everybody eat. What's up with that? I wanna see everybody eat. I want to see everybody eat. Because what's for me is for me. You know what I'm saying? And what's for you is for you, homie. So, I want to see you eat. What's for me is for me. And what's for you is for you. I congratulate everybody's success. Even if I don't know you, homie. I congratulate your success. Because what's for you is for you. And what's for me is for me. Simple as that. We drop jewels on this channel, man. Definitely, man. Bring the bros up too. Definitely, man. And remember, people are, they're counting on you, man. You gotta be the one, stars. You gotta prove what your name is, stars. I'm gonna be the star. So you gotta live up to your name. You gotta live up to your name. Your name is your name, and your name can't change. So now you gotta be the star of the show. You gotta be the star of the show now. Live up to your name, homie. Live up to the name, homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Diddy lost his billionaire status. I gotta lead it. Yeah, definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta show me. Cause I know you a star. You just gotta convince yourself. That's the hardest trick, convincing yourself. But when you got a good dude by your side, you got a good friend by your side, who's gonna push it out of you, that's what it is. I'm gonna push it out of you, bro. You don't gotta convince me. You just gotta convince yourself now. is in you, man. You look in the mirror and you said, I'm a star. That's a problem. A lot of people can't look in the mirror and say, I am wealth. A lot of people cannot do it. A lot of people cannot look in the mirror and say, I am beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That's where the laws of attraction is at. The mirror work. You know what y'all know about the mirror work? A lot of people can't do the mirror work. A lot of people can't, the mirror work. A lot of people, this is what y'all can't do. A lot of people can't look in the mirror. Can't look yourself in the mirror. Because once you look yourself in the mirror, guess what? You got to look yourself in the eyes. The eyes. That's how you manifest faster. You use a mirror. You talk to yourself in the mirror. You would say, money I need, come to me. With harm to none, some more to be. Money I need, to be. Money I need, come to me. With harm, some more to be. That means it's done. Some more to be means it's done. Money I need, come to me. With harm to none. Money gonna come to you. But it come to you without harming people. Like the death of a family member. You might run into some, you know what I mean? I'm telling you. Tell you how to get your mind right. Pop showed me the laws of attraction the other day. That your pops is a smart man. Shout out to your pops. And yeah, you gotta listen to your pops, cause death is in the tongue. But you know what else is also in the tongue? Success. If death is in the tongue, life and death is in the tongue, so is success. So you could speak death, you could speak life, but you could also speak success. So why not speak success? I speak success all day. 50 Cent said, depression is a luxury I can't afford. Oh, depression is a luxury I can't afford. Come on, man. You better listen to your big bro. Listen to your big bro. Me, I'm like a old Yoda, a old guru. Just come around me, just drop me a couple dollars, and I give you wise sayings. That's it. Just drop a couple dollars, and I give you all the wise sayings in the world. I'm like an old Yoda. Depression is a luxury I can't afford. I can't afford that depression luxury. I can't, bro. That's why I don't wear it on my face. People like, you ain't 40 something. Yeah, I am 40 something. But I just don't wear the depression on my face, homie. You know what I'm saying? I know how to, ciphering that out and understand what this. Come on, man. Telling y'all, man. Shout out to the homie stars, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the low riders who be in the chat. Shout out to the people who be in the stream and don't say nothing. But y'all listening. Salute to y'all, man. I see y'all. Because I be in some people's streams and, I don't type. I don't chat. But I be in there listening. Shout out to y'all. Bro. You know what I'm saying? We here, though. Never forget that. I understand. Everybody don't chat. Everybody don't type. So I got to put out the message for the ones who just here to listen. I'm here for y'all too. The listeners. You know what I'm saying? The low riders. Y'all gonna get the message too. This message got to go out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my young homie Stars, man. Y'all go subscribe to Stars, man. Stars is on his way to get monetized. Y'all go subscribe to Stars, man. Please. Subscribe to the young homie. You know what I'm saying? I like to see young homies stay out of trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? So any way you could guide them, you know what I mean? Because, the old heads don't even give the young homies any way to guidance, no way to make money, show them an avenue to make money. The OGs don't do none of that. But you want their respect? Man, if I'm a young dude, I can't respect you, bro, if you ain't showing me how to get no money, man. Show me how to get money, you old head. You got all the knowledge, old man. Show a young dude how to get paid, bro. Show him what to do. Come on, man. Respect is earned, homie. See a young homie out there about to crash out, and y'all don't say nothing about it. Jay-Z, like all the Jay-Z's and all the old head rappers, bro. They see how rap turned, bro. Rappers killing each other and the drill culture. Not one of them speak out about it, bro. They don't speak out because they're a part of it, bro. They're a part of the destruction, bro, of the youth. Why you think they don't speak out? You don't think, why you think Jay don't say, yo, why y'all killing each other? Yo, what's up with all of this music? Or why ain't none of these rappers ever say that? Why they ain't never checked? They never check these people because they get a check for it. You can't check something if you get a check for the check. Oh, that's bars. You can't check something if you get a check for it. So you will never see Jay speak out about all the violence that goes on in his community, in our community. They don't speak out about it. You never ask yourself why? They know what's going on. They see it. They don't say nothing. They keep silent. They keep silent, man. They don't say nothing about it. Time, what's up? Give the young dudes knowledge, man, and wisdom. That is wrong with these old heads. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. The real OGs, bro. The real OGs. Because they young. They don't know nothing. You are OG. You know everything, bro. You know the pitfalls, bro. And you don't steer them away from the pitfalls. You just watch them fall. You just watch them and you don't say nothing. You're a part of the problem. Because you got to fix the mistakes of the past generation by telling the present generation now the mistakes we made. The mistakes we made, you got to let the youth know. Like, homie, that ain't the way to go. You know what I mean? This is the way to go now. This is what I'm on. This is what you should be on too. Move like this. Do it like this. Do it like that. Come on, man. Stand on honor. You already stars? Yeah, but we got to stand on principles. Morality, bro. I seen a video, man. They had what's that a little rapper kid, man, probably like no older than 7, man, rolling dice with a bunch of grown men. Rolling dice with a bunch of grown men. And this little rapper kid, 7, got a whole stack of money. I'm pretty sure, he's sleeping with grown women already. Because that's what happened too in the culture. Like these rappers will have they underage son get sucked off by a grown lady, bro. That's child molestation, homie. Boosie was proud of his son getting sucked off by a lady twice his son age. I'm not proud of that, bro. I cannot be proud of that, bro. That woman took advantage of a little boy. Period, bro. It's same as the teachers, the pretty teachers, who get found out for sleeping with the children. I went to YouTube comments. It was this pretty teacher, but she kidnapped her student for 4 days. 4 days. A missing alert went out for this student. Couldn't find out the student was at the teacher's house. They arrested her, and the judge only gave her probation. Only probation. You mean to tell me 4 days this kid was at this teacher's house? You think that teacher didn't sleep and molest that child? And she's a pretty teacher. People in the comments like, oh, man, I wish I was. No. Because would you like a 14-year-old man to take a 14-year-old girl and do the same thing? No, you would. Keep that same energy, bro. Keep that same energy, bro. Because you would be mad if it was a grown man who did that to a 14-year-old girl. You would be mad. People will go crazy. oh, how this man could take advantage of a 14-year-old girl. But guess what? This was a lady who took advantage of a 14-year-old boy. And she only got probation, bro. Only probation. It's not an even playing field. You know what I'm saying? And again, bro, I cannot commend the child because he a boy and say, oh, that was a boy, give him a high five. Nah. I want her in jail. The same way you would want a guy that molests a little girl. I want a woman who molests a little boy. Same way. Same way. I don't care how good she look. Do not touch my child. If that was my child, no. I'm pressing charges, bro. I'm not going to high five my son. I'm going to see my son as a victim. My son is a victim of a predator. A, a woman predator. You know, people act like it's not female predators out here, bro. There's a lot of female predators, bro. Yo, I went to a comment, bro. Like a couple months ago, bro, about this woman who was predatorizing, you know, a little boy. Well, I went to the comments, and you know how much men said they was a victim of predatorizing when they were a child. Some of them said they aunties, they cousins, and these are females I'm talking about. They aunties, you know what I'm saying? So it's females predators out here, bro. You got to keep the same energy. I'm just straight down the middle, bro. You gonna give her probation, but if it was a guy, you would have got like 20 years. You know, like, come on, bro. 4 days this kid was at a house. I know sex was going on, bro. They should have charged her for that. For sexual abuse of a minor, bro. You cannot tell me she just had him at his house 4 days and she ain't touch him. That's insane to me to believe, bro. She wasn't charged for no sexual abuse of a minor. 4 days, parents looking for him, and then the kid is stealing money and smoking weed. He's 14. Who do you think he learned it from? The teacher. He learned it from the teacher. The parent said, he's stealing my money and he's smoking weed. Where did he learn this from? The teacher influencing him. Come on, man. And she only got probation. She's a pretty teacher. She only got probation. So it goes to show me, if you're pretty and you're a woman, you could be a predator in America. They got to fix that. Shouldn't they fix that? Shouldn't they fix that? You know what I'm saying? It's still a victim, bro. Her name was Elizabeth Thomas, and a young man was talking, I believe they were out of Tennessee. Damn. See, you on it. Elizabeth Thomas? Yeah, that's probably her, man. Yeah, but, let me look it up. Let me see right. Yeah, but, like, I'm just a fair person, bro. Do not touch my boy. I don't care if he's a boy, bro. Do not touch my son if you're a grown woman. All you grown women, do not touch my son. Do not victimize my son. That's a victim, bro. That ain't no high five. Hey, son, you slept with a teacher. No. It ain't none of, oh, you slept with a teacher. Nah. Do not fucking touch my fucking son. You predator. I don't play that shit, bro. You will be under the jail. I'm not high-fiving nothing. That pissed me off, bro. Because, Elizabeth Thomas. Do not touch my son. I don't play that. You will be in jail. Ain't no high-fiving. I don't care if my son be mad at me. I don't care. He could be mad all he want. You ain't gonna be, I don't care. You can be mad all you want. But, I got to protect you from the female predators of the world. You know what I mean? The female predators, bro, they out here. So we can't talk about male predators without talking about the females. We could talk about male predators all day. Nobody say anything. The minute you talk about females, it's a different story, right? It's a different story. Nah, It's not Elizabeth. Nah, no, it's not her. It's not her. It's somebody else. It's somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I just want y'all to see how the justice system is. It's not right, man. Do not touch my son. Period. Period, bro. I don't play around like that, bro. Do not touch my son. That's all I say. Don't touch my. You know what I mean? We go to school to learn. People gotta it's just like it's an overly sexualized world, bro. It's an overly sexualized world, man. You know what I'm saying? The kid's 5 years old and they're already seeing the materials and the graphic images. It's already embedded in their brain. They born with a phone in their hand. The world is overly sexualized, man. I try to, got this. You got to shield your kids from this stuff. You understand what I'm saying? You got to shield your kids from it, man. You got to raise your kids. Don't let the internet raise your kids. Don't let the streets raise your kids. Don't let YouTube raise your kids. You got to raise your kids, man. Otherwise, they're going to get destroyed. They're going to pick up any philosophy that they feel, anything that comes to them, they're going to adapt to. And most of the time, we know what's coming to them is bad. But you didn't prepare them for that. You as a parent, man, you cannot just stick your kid in front of a TV and you know what I mean? Nah, bro, you can't. Appreciate y'all for being in the building, man. What's up with y'all, man? What y'all on, man? I'm just here chopping it up, man. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Derek, man? Shout out to Derek in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about at this point, 53 minutes in, I'm just talking about being a parent to your kids, man. Because we let the internet and the streets raise our kids, homie. Like, that's been going on forever, bro. We'll stick our kids in front of a TV and we gone, bro. We'll stick, you know what I mean? We have grandma watching them and this and that, and we know we're around. Then when our kids get out of control, we angry. We got to take the time to grow this, because this is a seed, and a seed needs time to grow. A seed needs water, and what's water? These are laws and rules you have to follow. If your kids don't got laws and rules to follow, they're gonna be out of control. If they can't respect you as the parent, why would they respect anybody that's outside of your household? So raising up a kid starts at the household, man. We got to do better as a community, homie. Like, I just come on this and just talk my spill, man. And I talk from experience. Man, I'm not just talking out my nah. Everything I say is from experience, man. We got to raise up our household, man. We just can't, you, we just can't have them just figure it out. Raise your kids or, man, raise your kids or raise your grandchildren. For real, man. You know, you just gotta figure it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything right out, and then the influences. Woo! They get influenced more than before. It's much harder now than before for them. The parents just have them. Y'all go figure it out. No rules, no guidance. Your parents never told you, yo, I made this mistake. So, son, daughter, I don't want you to go through this mistake I made. I made this mistake here. And this what happens in the mistake, and this how I got out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like teenage pregnancy. Like the mothers need to talk to the daughters about teenage pregnancy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to, because you just got to break the generational curse, man. Instagram got you. Word. We just gotta break the generational curse. Mothers need to talk to the daughters about teenage pregnancy, especially if you was a teenage mother. Why would you not tell your daughters about it and and stray them from that? Come on. Ugh. Yeah, but I'm gonna holler at y'all though, man. Let me go get some food, man. I'm kind of hungry right now. Yo, Derek, Mod Gang, I'll be back, man. You charge up my phone, give y'all 57 minutes. I'll be back, y'all. Peace and love. I'll be back, my brother. Charge up my phone. It's kind of low right now. Appreciate y'all. Okay.